Hi everyone and good morning. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. We have a little traitor here today. As you might see, we've got Mr. Bing actually wanted to come and play today, but I don't think he'll stay up here because he's just being nosy at the moment. Right, I hope you had a lovely weekend. We are back with questions and answers. I'm sorry I haven't been around for a couple of days. I haven't been very well actually, and I'm feeling a bit better, so so yes, I'm back. So this is what's already up for grabs. Were these laces, and excuse me, we've all got a lovely pack of flowers as well. Excuse me. And as I said that this is the wedding theme, I have put in some vintage trim that was actually on a vintage wedding dress. So this has actually come from a vintage wedding dress. So you've all got a piece of these flowers. So that's the prizes. And let's get on with the questions. Don't be horrible. Right, okay, so the first question is Sari. She asked, what is your most precious childhood memory? This question has come up before, and like I said before, I don't really have great memories from my childhood. But if I had to pick one thing that, you know, when you asked me that, I remember one year getting a Holly Hobby doll. This was like a rag doll, and I was just so chuffed for getting this doll. So that's probably the one thing I can think of which was a happy moment, happier than other things. So Holly Hobby, if you remember Holly Hobby, she was a huge rag doll as well, really lovely. She was a really lovely doll. Right, okay, so let's have a look on here. Okay, Ashna Agarwal asked that she finds my channel name very unique, and how did this come about? Where did the idea come from? Well, some of you will know I used to do Stampin' Up. I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and you know, I just thought that, you know, back in the day when I started card making and stamping and everything, it was still looked upon as, I believe, you know, an older person's craft, or something that older people did as a hobby. But it had started to become more trendy, and I'm really known for wearing my heels a lot. Well, it used to be like 10 years ago, not so much nowadays, but I used to wear heels a lot. So I just thought stamping, as in the rubber stamping, and stilettos is just me. You know, I like to sort of be girly, and stamping is not just for the older generation. Not that there's anything wrong with the older generation stamping, but you know what I mean. I'm getting older now. That was 10 years ago. I was a bit younger. So that's how the name came about. Right, okay, Sue Harvey, how often do you craft? Is it when you feel like it, or do you have set times? I craft when I can. Excuse me. I don't have set times, apart from, sorry, coughing fit. I don't have set times apart from when Charmin is out of the house. I tend to do more. But I can craft when he's at home, so I do craft when I can, as often as I can. I tend to do little bits throughout the day. Most days I do something, or come in my craft room and sort my things out, or make a little something, or watch videos on crafting. So I do try to do something most days. It doesn't always happen with having grandkids and everything, and with everything at the moment, but I do try to do as much as I can. Right, Crafty Mama, what was the most recent item made using something you bought from AliExpress? Okay, the last thing I made was actually these bag toppers, and they are using 2 of the AliExpress dies. Let me just show you. This one here, This is a bag topper, and it looks great by itself. Right, You're Being a Pain. And then you have the, this is a separate die, and this is the Happy Mail word, you know, so you've got the background, which I did in silver, and then you've got the mail, which I did in glittery pink. So that is actually the last project, excuse me, that I made using AliExpress products. I did make something else, but I can't show you it because it's actually been sent off and the person hasn't received it yet. It was for a challenge, so you will get to see it because it's one of you lovely ladies that watches my videos, so I can't tell you anymore. But you will get to see them hopefully eventually. Right, okay, Christine Mortimer, can you speak any other language? She says although she lives in Spain, she can't say that she's fluent. Really, no. I can understand some French, but I can say some things like je m'appelle Channelle, but I sound more like Rodney off of Del Boy off of Only Fools and Horses than I do French. Like, what, I can't remember the scene from Only Fools and Horses, one of the episodes where he speaks very Cockney French. I mean, I'd love to do impression, but I can't remember what he actually says, but it'd be something like, parlez-vous français, avec vous, I don't know, I mean, I got that completely messed up, but, avec, I'm sure he says avec something or other, I don't know. Forget it. I can't speak another language. No, I can understand a little French, but that is it. So, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've been so ill this weekend and my throat's very sore and I am losing my voice. So I'm going to hope to try and get through this video. I do apologise for my horrible coughing and spluttering. Right, okay, so thank you for that question. Then we have Jane Foreman. What kind of wedding dress will you be wearing? Okay, well, I don't want to tell you too much. I want it to be all a surprise, you know, even though I've shown you little bits. I want to keep something, it's not a meringue though, I can tell you that. It's not white and it's not a big meringue style wedding dress. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to have to wait for the photos and video if we can get a video taken at the time. So I am sorry, but I can just tell you it's not white and it's not a big dress. It's obviously going to be in Greece, so it's going to be very hot. So that's all I'm going to tell you. So I'm not going to tell you the colour or the style. I'm so sorry, Jane, but I have answered it a bit, so you do still all get interest. Right, let's have a look. Right, Thorid, what is your favourite flower? It is the gladioli. I love gladioli. I think they're so pretty. Just absolutely beautiful gladiolis. Right, Jessie back. What do I eat in the morning? Nothing. I actually don't have breakfast. I don't have any breakfast in the morning, especially at the moment. I know you're not supposed to skip meals, but I just don't. I don't feel hungry in the morning. I usually get hungry about I don't know, lunchtime sometimes, or maybe 2 o'clock, but I don't, as a rule, eat breakfast. If anything, I have brunch later on. At the moment, it's scrambled egg and kippers, kippers or mackerel. Love mackerel fillets. Trying to be good, trying to eat a lot of fish and eggs at the moment. So that is that question. Right, this and that, Michelle. What, if anything, besides crafting supplies do you collect? And can you show us one of the items from that collection? Well, yes, I can. So let me push these to the side. And let me just show you something that I collect. I collect vintage photos. I absolutely love vintage photos. I just find them very just beautiful, Plus also, you know, I know that most of these, well, probably all of these people in these photos have passed over, and I just want them to kind of live still. I'd love to know who they are. I kind of make up names for them and, you know, stories. I mean, she looks very grand. Look how beautiful she is. Look. Doesn't she look very grand and beautiful? Nothing written on them. I don't. Some do have dates, some don't. So what I'm going to start doing, ow, so sorry, scratched my leg, when I get back from the honeymoon, is I am going to start and incorporate some of these photos in my journals, but I'm going to call the journal after the name of the person on the photo. I'm going to make up names for them, like very traditional, old-fashioned names. She would be something like an Esther, I think. An Esther. Isn't she beautiful? Look. She's beautiful. That's a very old photo. Look at these very dapper men. Look. Aren't they rather dapper? Oh, just look. I just love, love, love these photos. I mean, look, aren't they just, oh, just absolutely, there's something, I go through them every now and then, and I look at them, look. Aren't they just beautiful? Let me, go in a little bit, look. Aren't they just, I mean, look at this lady here, look. She looked like she would take no nonsense whatsoever. You wouldn't fuss with her, would you? I don't think. No, I would not mess with her. Oh, look at these photos from all different walks of life. Oh, I just love them. I love these cabinet cards. This one says, love from Marielle Bethian. Marielle. And this was a postcard. This is Liverpool. Look at this, look. I just love these photos. Look at that family. Another lady I don't think he would mess with. I think she might have been a cook or something. I don't know. And this lovely couple. So that is something that I collect. I love old photographs. So thank you for that question. Right, Christine's cards and things. Do you like gardening? Pot planters. That's as much as I do as far as gardening. I used to like gardening. I used to love, especially when the grandkids were littler, smaller, I should say. We used to get seeds from fruit and, you know, tomatoes and chilies and things, and I've shown them, you know, they used to have little pots, and we put the little name on lolly sticks and put them in, and they'd have a race, see whose would come through first. So I like it to a certain extent, but I don't do that much now of being ill. I don't really get much done. Right, One Peaceful Mind Alicia asked, what was the most touching comment you got on YouTube? Excuse me. I can't say that there is one particular comment that I can actually pull up in my mind, because obviously I've been doing this quite a few years now. But what I will say is that every time somebody, you know, subby mentions or comments or emails me saying that they you know, love watching my videos, that they find me funny, that they learn from some of the things that I've put on there, that it's, you know, I just feel that I'm making a difference, and that means the world to me. I think that you are all very touching in your comments that you leave, and your lovely remarks, and the fact that you're there for me. And so I wouldn't say there's one particular message that I can, you know, remember. There have been so many wonderful messages that have been left, you know, all the time. I get such, just, they really touch me, you know, really touch me. Just love all of your messages. So I can't really say that there was one touching message, just loads and loads. Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, okay, so we have Handmade from Lisa. She's a new subby. So hi, Lisa. I found you through your AliExpress hauls. What's your favorite embellishment to make? At the moment, it is bag toppers. I love bag toppers at the moment. I'm really going through a phase because I love to do giveaways. I just love making bag toppers, and unfortunately I've sent out all of my bag toppers at the moment, apart from these, so I can't show you anymore. But I will be doing more. I will be doing more for sure in the next well, probably don't know if I'm going to do any before I go away. But bag toppers, if you would call that an embellishment, it is an embellishment, because you're, you know, making a bag beautiful and being able to put something in. So yeah, I would say that at the moment. But I have a think there's probably loads of things that I love, but at the moment it's that one. I was asked, what do you do at the moment? Right, okay, if I, that's Pinky. Right, hi Pinky, she says. Okay, my next question is, if you could own a different animal for a pet, what would it be? Would you like a peacock, a horse, or something else? I'd love a goat and a duck. I love goats. I think they're super cute and very friendly and child friendly as well. And a duck called Jemima. I would love a duck and a goat. I wouldn't call my goat Billy though, because that's been said and done. I don't know what I would call my goat. Ernie or something like that. I'd love a goat. They are just super cute. Let's have a look now. Excuse me. Michelle Dobby, what is your colour theme? I presume this is for my wedding. So sorry. It is pink and gold. There is gold and pink in my colour theme. So yes, pink and gold. And that is it for today for the questions. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to do one more day, and then we're going to end this week's, and then next week I have a super different fun giveaway. I'm sorry I've not been around as much. I knew this was going to be a bit in and out this week. So thank you for taking part. We've got one more day, one more question, and I'll be back tomorrow to answer them and give you one more goodie to add to the pack, and then we will draw out the 3 winners from everyone that's been entered for all of your questions that you have asked. So sorry that I'm not been waffling so much today. Not feeling 100%, but I'll get there. Hope you are all well, and I shall see you all very soon. I have uploaded a very quick video of little clips that I've been taking over the last week or so, some fun footage of the cats. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall see you tomorrow. So take care, darlings. Take care. Bye bye.